Hi everyone, in this video I will demonstrate the MS16-101 vulnerability, which basically allows you to bypass Kerberos authentication on the Windows login screen. So Kerberos improperly handles the password change request and falls back to NTLM as a default authentication. So we will demonstrate that. We have two systems here. We have a Windows Server 2012, which acts as a rogue domain controller, and we have a Windows 10 machine, which acts as a stolen laptop, which can be, for example, BitLocker encrypted, which uses DPM. We have a user that has credentials on the system, so domain user, and that's the only thing we basically need. So we go back to our rogue domain controller. We created a user with the same name. We reset the password, for example, to A. Just for the sake of completeness, I will demonstrate that there is no trust relationship between the domain controller and the target machine. So let's connect the target machine. So there is no trust relationship between the rogue domain controller and the client. So we go back, we reset the password, so B, and it has to be changed on next logon. So we go back, now we enter B, and it says the password has to be changed before signing in. Then use C, but before we press enter, let's start up Wireshark. There we go. And let's go back to our rogue domain controller. We block off the Kerberos key distribution center rule set in the firewall. So we disable the rule. So basically these ports 88 and 464 are now blocked. So when we now press changing password, it will try to communicate. So this attack, you approximately need 1 minute. So you have to wait 1 minute to successfully perform this attack. So it started at 01. We go back to so as you can see, bunch of retransmissions. It's trying to communicate with on the port 88 on with the fake domain controller. So obviously this fails because these ports are blocked. So it keeps sending them. And the client is still stuck on the changing password screen. So I have to be a little bit patient. So at O2, let's re-enable them. Let's look at the client. The password has been changed. So let's disconnect the adapter. So now we're forcing the client to use its cached credentials, which are now being poisoned with the password that we just set. So press OK, sign in, and we should be successfully, yep, we're signed in. And let's stop our Wireshark. As you can see, after a bunch of retransmissions, we re-enable Kerberos again. It can't handle the request and it falls back to NTLM. And it keeps going until it finally performs the password change request successfully and changes the password on our target machine. So we bypassed the login screen even though we didn't know the password.